Now I have the privilege to request the Honorable Senior Jury Judge, Mr. Justice Umar for sharing with his valuable reference.
The office bearers of the Lahore High Court Bar Association, the office bearers of the Lahore High Court Bar Association of Delhi, the officers of the Lahore High Court Bar Association, the respected office bearers, the Vice Chairman and office bearers of the Punjab Bar Council, and the respected President of the Lahore Bar Association, members of the Bar, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is my singular honor to be a part of this momentous and memorable assembly of men and women belonging to the discipline of law, who have left all else today in order to pay homage and tribute to our most esteemed Chief Justice, the Honorable Mr. Justice Sheikh Azmat Saeed. His Lordship shall soon be adorning the Honorable Supreme Court of Pakistan, inshallah. It is the depth of the enduring impression left on our minds and hearts by the personality and person of Justice Sheikh Azmat Saeed that we break tradition to register our admiration and respect for his extraordinary qualities. It is very rare that the judges and advocates of this court present a reference to celebrate the elevation of a Chief Justice of the court to the Honorable Supreme Court. Indeed, this is not a parting or a farewell, but the crossing of the threshold to render greater service in a higher court. My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice has been introduced with reference to his date of birth and advancing age already, so I shall spare those details. Before his elevation, Justice Sheikh Azmat Saeed achieved fame for his skill at handling complicated civil litigation. Gifted with razor-sharp intellect and an extraordinary analytical ability, my Lord was a formidable adversary at the rostrum, about which I am also one who learned through personal experience. He represented the LDA as its lead counsel and legal advisor in many cases, and was appointed as a special prosecutor by the Ihtisab Bureau for high-profile cases, and then again as Deputy Prosecutor General NAB, followed by his appointment as Special Prosecutor NAB, where he handled with success several cases. The sweep of his judgments covers protection of public rights and public interest, to safeguarding tax assessees' rights, punishing dishonest and false declarations in election matters, defining standards for entertaining defenses taken in alleged bank defaulters, taken by alleged bank defaulters, protecting public parks, public funds, and public posts from conversion, misuse, and corruption. I need not dwell further on the extraordinary legal acumen and ability of Justice Azmat Saeed, who stands recognized again and again through affirmatory judgments by the Honorable Supreme Court of Pakistan. What distinguishes Justice Azmat Saeed as a Chief Justice of this court are the endearing qualities that have already been mentioned, qualities of personality and disposition that have won him a place of a revered member of the legal community of judges and lawyers. There would not be even one person in our community whom he disappointed by declining an audience whenever requested. His affectionate demeanor extended to all persons who interacted with him, whether judges, lawyers, or the staff of the court. There is none who can complain of harsh words being uttered by him. The Honorable Mr. Justice Sheikh Azmat Saeed had a unique style. He resorted to consultation and consensus with judges as well as lawyers, giving a sense of participation to all stakeholders in the decision-making of administrative matters and obtaining their ownership of such decisions. This has led to a hitherto forgotten cordiality in the relationships between the bar and the bench. Encouragement, support and affection from the Honorable Chief Justice have been the hallmark of his relations with his brother judges and now also, we may proudly say, one sister judge. The court has been inspired to work longer and harder in performance of their duties more as an act of worship than as an exercise of functions. After the restoration of the judiciary, we have entered a new era with deeper values and a broader commitment. Our judiciary today not only dispenses justice, but remains accountable for it. To the Almighty Allah, above us, the superior court of law across from us, and the litigating parties before us. A vision has been bestowed on us through the historic lawyers' movement, as reinforced by the unambiguous criteria of discernment handed down by the Honorable Supreme Court of Pakistan. By your clear commitment to the principles of judicial independence, transparency and force of reason, you have, my Lord Mr. Justice Azmat Saeed, put the noble vision for the judiciary as enshrined in the Constitution and articulated by the Honorable Supreme Court of Pakistan into action. We are an institution, a traditional institution at the Lahore High Court. But you have made several changes over there. With the help of brother judges who have supervised these changes, we have a new IT system that categorizes cases to enable early fixation, to monitor quick delivery of certified copies of judgments and orders, and make the status and progress of pending cases accessible on the website and through call centers. Court administration has been rationalized to be answerable to both lawyers and litigants. These changes reflect a spirit of dynamism and a readiness to reform for answering our foremost duty of providing expeditious justice according to law to the citizen of our land. It is now understood that cases must be decided and not just disposed of. Indeed, the legal cases pending in the courts are not waste material, but represent rights and obligations of living persons having a fundamental right of access to justice. This realization energizes the thinking that pervades the rank of this institution, namely, to translate the goal of justice for all and none above the law into a reality. For this we feel connected to the Honorable Supreme Court above us, the district judiciary below us, and the bar before us. We are closer now to achieving the coordination necessary amongst these arms of the judicial system for serving better the people of our province and our country. You have led us ably in this quest. To have achieved so much change in the body, mind and spirit of our institution in a short span of 6 months is a remarkable contribution. For your immense capacity to look for the good in men and to all of us. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rabbi habli hukman wal hikni bis salihin wajalli lisana sidqin fil akhirin. Almighty Allah, give me the power of discernment to distinguish right from wrong and arrive at correct decisions. Allah, give me the company of good men. And, Almighty Allah, when I am gone, let me be remembered in good works. This meeting is a testimonial to that. I wish you, on behalf of the members of the legal community, some of who are present